there has been improvement in that area, and I would say that now I started by saying that I used to be a football player myself, and I have been a coach as well. So, and I would say that my background as a scientist and a researcher and having a PhD and working at the university, that's maybe one half of my profile. And I would say that the other half of being an ex-player and being a coach and being involved in the football community and environment is just an important part as my academic career. So I would say that there are pitfalls with both scenarios, so that you may have a very qualified academic taking part of the training, and he may be very qualified university-wise, but if you don't understand the game and you're not able to conduct the practical side of the training, it's useless, as I see it, and it may even be a disadvantage because you have this strong academic profile, and from a personal point of view, it may be difficult to adapt to the football community. The same thing is that you may have the football community that are lacking the academic angle, and they may not understand or have difficulties to relate to the physiological side of training. So I would say that it's a combination of both. You have to have the practical element, and you have to be able to put science into practice. Otherwise, it's of no good. It's useless.
Yeah. In the modern football, as we can see right now, players are playing a lot more matches than we used to play. It can be around almost 45 or 50 matches a year, a season. So what are you suggesting to those players that playing right now international team in the Europe? What are your suggestions for them to carry all these fitness issues during the season?
Yeah, I think that in those years where you have international competitions such as the Euros or the World Cup, you have problems. And those players that have been playing many games in the Euros, they didn't have the summer holiday, they didn't recover mentally primarily, but also physically. Those players, that you need to take special care of those. You need to give them a longer break, and you need also to prepare them differently, markedly differently than the others. And I experienced that during the time that I worked for Chelsea. That Chelsea team, they had nearly all the players were high-profile players in big teams, Germany, England, France, and so on. So Brazil. So most of those players were under quite a high pressure in relation to many games. At the same time, the team was taking part in Champions League and were doing relatively well. So it becomes, there are many games, and you need to take that into account. And that means that it's important that you are able in sequences of the season to reduce the volume of the training, but still ensure that the training has quality.